Okay, we're gonna play some Mega Man X. And we're just gonna try and 100% it as efficiently as possible. I am not a speedrunner. Full disclaimer. So obviously it helps that I've beaten this game like 100 times, maybe not 100, but maybe 20 times. I think I've got some frame rate issues right now. I'm not 100% sure. This actually feels so good playing it on a, God, moved it up right now. On an Xbox 360 controller. Wow, okay, great start. Died on the first level really quickly. I'm going to attribute that to concentration loss due to speaking. And I thought I was doing so good too. I fucked that first guy up like no problem. Like this guy right here, he's really spammed the lemons on him. He's got nothing. Okay, alright, so you can't just, maybe you can, like, maybe there are speedrun tactics to get past these stomper guys. I really gotta claw off, like, he used the wrong attack. I wanted him to use the ground surge attack, so oh no, my hand froze up. I just stop firing lemons. Here comes the Bumblebee, guys. This is everybody's... If you remember the sensation of fighting this guy when you were a kid for the first time, no health bar, just won't die. Scared shit. Totally radical. Totally blew my... Oh fuck man, I don't even know how old I was when I played this. What, 6 for the first time or something? Does that sound right? Is that how old this game is? Maybe even older than that? Wow, it's really old. I was a child. And the first time I played it was actually on black and white TV as well. That was in the attic of my grandmother's house. My dad rented it from like... Oh, wow. Holy shit, guys. And I thought I was good at this game. I remember I had a competition with Craig Crocker like a few years back where we both like beat the game start to finish and we wanted to see who was faster because we both argued that we could pretty much flawless this game, no issue. And I think we both did like sub 50 or something like that with like, we picked up everything in the game, including the Hadouken in sub 50, if I remember correctly. So that's pretty good. At the rate I'm going right now, I better pick up the slack because there's no fucking way I'm gonna get sub 50 minute 100% this game. Also, I could be wrong about the numbers. I could be remembering things incorrectly. We'll see. We will see. Riding on cars. Shout out to my Ego Raptor fans. But yeah, I think dying at all on the stage is pretty indicative of the fact that either that the lag is getting to me, because I'm experiencing some lag right now. I don't know if it's the emulator or if it's the fact that I've got too much shit going on in the back. I probably got like fucking 12 gigs of Chrome memory being used in the background right now. Oh yeah, I want to get hurt, my bad. Please, Vile, hurt me, daddy. Okay, alright, here it comes. The trick is to not like, because sometimes he can fuck around, he can dash at you, and he can get ahead of the yellow ball. But the goal is for all of you people watching who have never played this game before, amazing game, try it out. The trick, oh, we've got to shut up, it's everybody's favorite character. The music changes, he's totally badass. When this guy showed up on the scene for the first time when you were like sub 10 years old, you just lost your fucking mind. Like, you couldn't even, I know Ego Raptor said this in his video, but you can't even kill this guy, it's impossible. It's totally futile. No matter how hard you try, he's gonna dominate you. And this guy comes in and blows his fucking arm off just like that, instantaneously. So everybody's favorite character, of course, is Zero. He's the cool guy. Also, this is not a story run. We're not leading any of the story. That's how you save games back in the day, by the way. in this game, you would input a code, and the code would represent how you achieved goals in the game so far. So there was no cartridge save. You used a pen and paper, which I think is a throwback to like, this must have been like an early Super Nintendo game, because I think that was like a common feature in regular Nintendo games. I don't know. Regular Nintendo was before my time, so oh my god, I'm getting fucked up by these lumberjacks, dude. I'm getting absolutely obliterated. And God, I don't remember the timing for most of the bad guys here. And since this is like an attempt at beating the game as efficiently as possible, I don't really have time to learn all of the little details. Like I remember which enemies are going to show up where, which is great. So there's going to be a rolly thing coming down here now. So for example, like things like that, have it all memorized. Useless information, but you know, whatever. If you're a gamer, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna blame that on the frame rate, actually. I bet my frame rate is low as fuck right now. Where do I see that? Oh, I can't see it. In the N64 emulator, it shows you right at the bottom. It tells you what your frame rate is. So this is the first thing you do, because the game is slow as fuck. It's like really, if you played any of the earlier Mega Mans, you know that the pace is basically identical to the original Mega Man until you get this upgrade, and then all of a sudden, the game becomes super fast. Also, anybody who played this game like for the first time when they were really young and ended up getting half decent at it probably used the claw, which is like, how the fuck do I use, like, you would sit your hand like this because you need to charge constantly and jump and you need to boost, which is, okay, it's, oh man, okay, hold up, there we go. Obviously it makes it a little bit harder to control. And if you want to rapid fire, you have to release the claw, or I guess you don't have to. Oh, I can do it pretty good. Maybe it's because I'm on an Xbox controller and not like an older, lower quality Super Nintendo controller. Like Super Nintendo controllers, obviously, they were amazing compared to, so that's like a shortcut, you can go up there, but it gets you the heart piece later, I think, but if you don't have a flamethrower, you can't get it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, the input sensitivity is really not, it's come a long way since the Super Nintendo controller. And this controller is great. This particular, I like it less than the old rock candies that Walmart used to sell. This is called, what's it called? It's called a Afterglow. I forgot to charge before I came in. Total new move. Oh god, I'm not getting full charge off. There we go. No, that's not the combination I want you to do. So the goal obviously with Penguin, like you're not a real Mega Man player if you get hit your first Penguin fight. It's pretty embarrassing actually. So, oh no. That's not what I wanted you to do. No! Okay, that is what oh no! Okay, good. I did not get hit. Good. I have not brought shame to my family. Shout out to my family. The only people that are watching. Well, not the only people, probably the majority of people that are watching this. I actually really want to stream content, but the internet in my house is exceptionally poor. And it's not even a matter of like which provider you go with, it's a matter of, actually I could have potentially gone with this one provider that every provider sources their internet through, that's called Telecom, so why would you ever go with anybody other than them, but they don't advertise. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to do the Falcione. Storm Eagle! But yeah, they'll install fiber directly into your home, and that would solve the problem, because what I have here is a really, really, really old like coaxial connection. This is really annoying too. It's funny because like no matter how practiced you are, okay, see that's what I'm talking about. No matter how practiced you are on this level, okay, not no matter how practiced you are. Obviously, speedrunners dominate it, but did I run out of lives? I ran out of lives. It's hilarious. I game over in 3 stages. The beginning stage, the Penguin stage, and the Storm Eagle stage. Game over. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I can't stream content because like some days the net will be completely fine, and then other days the net will be. Oh, see, that was input lag, or not input lag. That was like frame lag, and that guy's gonna fucking respawn too. This is gonna be a problem. I might have to temporarily. Okay, so he spawned in a really weird place compared to where I expect him. Like he ended up being way too low. I was ready to snipe him, and then I didn't need to snipe him at all. Okay, so we're gonna jump over here, and we're getting the heart piece. That's like classic, like reward young people for being explorative in games, because like when we first got this game, we just dipped around for forever on it. Like we were not goal oriented in the slightest. And I mean, this game is really rewarding for people who just want to dick around, like kids, for example. And actually, I want to go up here. I think this is where. Oh no, it isn't. Over here. I gotta go on the backside. Only noobs go on the front side. You go on the backside. That way you can fucking. Anyway, this here is a really sweet thing that's about to happen, which I'm expecting it to lag out on me. But this glass here, oh wait. There we go. Okay, the glass breaks there, that's cool. But then you kill this guy, and the whole thing explodes. Those sweet effects, I wish they added more in this game. I think they really added a lot more of those in X2 and X3, but very memorable moment. Totally badass. Uh-oh. Okay, well that worked out. I'm pretty sure I can jump across. No? Okay, well, I was one early, but I didn't die. That's all that matters. Oh, I can't even get this right now, can I? I have to come to. No, I can't get it right now. It gives me the thing that breaks the blocks. Yeah. So Storm Eagle's really good. If you're really clean, you can beat him without getting hit once, which is that's always a fantastic feeling. There's some bosses, there's just no way you're gonna beat them without getting hit once. I am gonna try the early Boomer Kawanga level. So that's gonna be next. I'm gonna be fighting him next. I have one energy tank now, so if I can just farm up a little bit of energy, I'm gonna try and beat him lemon style. Like you don't charge at all, because he's really hard to beat. Normally you would want more heart pieces, more energy tanks. The thing that he's weak to, you don't need energy tanks at all. Once you have that, he just gets absolutely. He gets absolutely. Oh, give me the fucking prick. No, not you. Not that way. Okay, good. We're filling up that energy tank. So if I'm gonna do Boomer Kawanga next, like you gotta have a full. I just picked one up. Of course I did. Did I just kill him with a lemon? I didn't know you could do that. Wow. All these years I thought he ducked under the lemon. Embarrassing. These guys are way easier than I thought they were. Wait, nah, get up. Yeah, that's right. That's what I want. Oh, he takes 2 shots. And I'm missing the first frame of invulnerability because of the fucking screen lag. Oh my god. I think the attack is going over his head. It's not going over his head. It's that the screen lag is, I can't see the first invulnerability frame when it pops over. That's really, really bad. I'm gonna have to That's so funny that the N64 emulator, I had no problem with lag. So I thought, oh yeah, Super Nintendo emulator. This thing was obviously, I assumed it would be way better optimized, but at the very least, like the difficulty of emulating something 10 years older would be technologically it'd be a lot easier, but it's I'm wrong. See, there's no invulnerability frame there. Watch it comes up in the adapter, but so I can't see it, but you can. So, do I have that filled yet? Alright, that's good enough. It's like near perfect farming, and then as soon as I was done farming, I just consistently fucked everything up. It's cool. So this is really fun. Also, there's like a sweet little way that you can like skip. You can skip that chamber there. You can actually fall down onto the ramp here. Oh, it's like an intended secret actually, because it had those pickups on the side there. As a kid, I never figured that out. I had to watch a speedrunner to learn it. Alright, let's see if I can beat this guy without getting hit once. That would be primo. Oh yeah. Dives. Okay, wait. Is this screen lag gonna fuck me over here? Yeah, oh no. It's the fact that I don't have audio cues. Okay, I'm just gonna do lemon shots. Oh, see? The lack of audio cues, man. Don't go back up. Alright, good. Don't go back up. Shoot birds at me. Yeah, that's the best one when he does that. Okay, but he's going back up now. I think maybe you get lucky and he shoots out the eggs out of his mouth or something. That's like pretty much awesome. So I can just time it. Even though I can't actually hear him properly, I can actually just time the dive. He just went straight back up. Oh my god. The fucking humanity. I tried to I want to get the charge shot off. See, the little shot only does 1 damage. But if I had done the little shot, I'd already done it. See? Big shot, I think does 3, so. Okay, that was definitely not no damage, but I am going to blame the fact that I can barely hear the audio over my own voice. I normally play with the volume that's loud, and I don't normally talk while I'm playing the game by myself, unless I'm playing with Craig or Greg or my brother in the room. They're the only people that I ever play. Okay, so here we're gonna do something really hard. When I tried to do this with Craig, I actually game overed, but I've got full lives right now. The actual level can be tough, but I think if I leverage I should be able to do this. We'll see. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the trick is don't fucking charge shot during the tower part because it's too hard to manipulate. Okay, no, I can't do that. Okay, what do I want? Okay, I'm gonna use the old-fashioned way. But I want to get through fast, so I can't be waiting around trying to kill those things as the game. Oh my god. Alright, good. My tank is full now, which is really important. Okay, the laser room can be a bit of a... okay, that's good. I got beam boosted up. That's speedrunner strats, by the way. Very minimal damage here. I've got the tornado for these bad boys here, so that just toasts them. And my invulnerability frames look messed up because of the fact that I don't even see the first couple frames of my tornado. Oh god, I'm playing fucking blindfolded here with the leg from the whatchamacallit. Oh, okay, I should probably map that to the bumper and not the trigger, because it feels unnatural to go all the way back to the trigger for me. Okay, which one here? One there. And here, dying here is totally, it's gonna slow down in a second here, but dying here is totally possible. If you get hit by one of those rotors, so if you've played it enough times, you know when they're gonna come down, and that's really, it's good. Oh, that's fine, I got the spider. Let's me go up. Oh shit, I needed that. Oh, I'm gonna take 3 shots. So many shots. I'm gonna only try for this fucking heart piece once. It's doable. It's so fucking hard, and especially with the screen lag on experience. Oh my god, I'm getting toasted here. With the screen lag, oh god, no. Did it not respawn that one? That feels great. Okay, so you can get this heart piece here. That one right there. It's possible to get that. Okay, so how do you do it? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to do it, I don't think. It's a really tough one. I've spent like 10 minutes trying to do it before. So I have to come back for it at some point. So I'm about to die here, so hopefully I hit a check, because this is not a room that I have typically been able to do without getting harmed before. Are you? It doesn't move. I had to go around the platform. It's the only way. Where's my last checkpoint? At the bottom of it. At the bottom of this rising part that's really difficult. That's frustrating, but it's okay. Again, I'm not a speedrunner. I'm just trying to do this as efficiently as possible for like bragging rights. Also, to all my casual homies out there, if you want to fucking make a little competition at it, see if you can beat my time, please do attempt. It only shoots one shot no matter what, even if you're up in front of it. That's good to know. Okay, I thought about doing that hierarchy, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to do that hierarchies. Concentrating on talking while playing is just absolutely fucking hard, man. Like, I'm telling you, it's I've heard people say it before, like, oh, you can't scream and talk at the same time, not easily anyway, and I have to say that's pretty true. Not that I'm streaming, I'm recording. I'm gonna blame a lot of this on the actual lag that I'm experiencing, so that's fine, whatever. If I beat sub 50 with the handicap, I'm gonna feel pretty good. I'm not about to stop the recording and restart it because the problem is that I don't have a video editing software and I have no idea how to edit videos. I really just am bored as fucking quarantine. Alright, so here's the trick with this guy. He's fucking hard. He's really, really hard. So what you do is you just don't concentrate on, oh shit, that was close. You don't concentrate on charging at all. You just concentrate on not getting hit and shooting lemons, and you can beat him that way. You just can't, if you get hit by him, like if you get grabbed by him, he fucking, okay, as long as, no, okay. If you get picked up by him like that, if he picks you up there, you're in big trouble. Because he fucking slows you down significantly. Jesus Christ, bro. Stop teleporting, you fucking jackass. Oh, he does so much, that's what I'm saying, there's so much fucking damage. Okay, that's fine. I'm at full health. I am at full health. I've got a full energy tank. I'm aware of the fact that he does 1 trillion damage when he hits you. This is one of the last bosses you're supposed to fight. You're not supposed to fight this guy this early. Oh, he just went straight to teleporting? What a prick. And I think I'm missing one of his teleportation frames as well, which is a real... Oh, no. I think I'm missing one of his teleportation frames because of the... oh my god, if he hits me again, I'm in so much trouble. Oh my god, does it kill me? There's no... I gotta let myself die one more time. And then I've got no... Because I'm already so low. Yeah, I'm already so low. So this is the problem with trying to beat this guy early, is if you are not some fucking professional speedrunner, you have to be super on point. I actually think I'm missing one of his first frames of visibility because he blinks in and out, due to the fact that I've got screen lag, which is... Wait. Oh my god, because I'm watching the fucking OBS Studio and not the emulator screen itself. I don't have the, oh my god, now I can see him. I see the first frame now. He's gonna be, okay, well I boosted towards him, but I thought he was gonna fucking teleport. I can still beat him. This is my last life. I'm gonna go for it. No. How do I hit that? Alright, so as long as I watch the emulator, I should be okay, as opposed to watching the OBS broadcast software. Don't get hit. What are you doing? This is tense stuff, man. Oh, no. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, I'm getting torched here. And it's really hard on the hands, too. Okay, he's done half my health, I've done half his, so that was good. He flinched. Thank fuck he flinched. Shoot me and do it. Yes. The only... I gotta really get the... okay. Oh, no. Does it kill me? Okay, I cannot get hit again by any technique. Oh my god! I did not know he was gonna double boost. Alright, so that was a huge waste of time. Massive, massive, massive waste of time. I'm only gonna do that once. I'm only gonna try doing that once. Okay, so let's see here. That would have made the whole pathing so much easier. I've got the head upgrade, so I can get the Super Buster here. Plus this guy is, I don't think he's actually meant to be weak to the wind technique, but it works amazingly against him. He's weak against Boomer Kuwanga's technique, but he's such an easy boss if you have the Storm Eagle technique. I think there's a trick here that you can use to skip a huge part of this level. I just saw it, I don't know how long ago I saw it, but I saw it on YouTube. Some guy, he jumps on top of the head, and then he jumps up the release pipe. Alright, so here, let's see. Okay, so there's the clock. Okay, I thought I had it first try. Alright. Okay, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Give me a second here. Okay. So. Yeah, it wasn't first try, it was first 5 tries or something, 5th try? I don't know. This is my supercharge, which is great because it also allows me to supercharge my, wait, is this the supercharge? No, supercharge is on Steam Chameleon's level. Is this the supercharge? No, Steam Chameleon level is the armor. Yeah, this guy's gonna supercharge. This is gonna be the big purple swirly blast. Yeah. And I think, because I don't have Boomer Kuwanga's ability, there is a heart piece or okay, the heart piece is down here. Yeah, if you beat a certain level, that becomes lava and you can't actually get that without, I think you have to use a penguin sled or you have to come back here with the boomerang ability from Boomer Kuwanga ability actually. Ouch. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it uses the head, so you can get it while you use the basically to make sure that you go to the Storm Eagle's place first. It's so funny how if you actually, I don't know if this was an intentional thing by the developers, but there is definitely an intended boss path, an intended level path. Because if you don't know what the intended boss path is, it could take you so long to beat this game. Whereas if you knew what the intended boss path, get destroyed here. Doesn't matter because the last boss, the boss of this level, if he hits you once, I would say that's surprising. He is really quite an exceptionally easy boss as long as you have the Hurricane ability from. I'm gonna spank him with a charge shot once just to say I did it, but other than that, it's gonna be full tornadoes against Z-Mammoth. Does almost no damage too, which is so funny. It's super easy to hit him with it. Oh my god, see, I got hit. I'm a scrub. Oh my god, I got hit twice. I'm gonna fucking die, are you kidding me? You know how ridiculous that would be? I died against them, damn it! Oh my fuck. And I think I'm good at this game. I'm oh man, I'm so good at Mega Man. I just get obliterated. It's probably my first time touching it in 3 years. This is literally, I didn't play it at all before I turned on the stream because I'm looking for that authentic experience, you know what I mean? I'm not a speedrunner, I'm not practicing to become good or anything. Although, if I was gonna speedrun a game, this would be the game I would speedrun, I think. Just because, I don't know, it's short enough, it's optimizable enough. There's not a lot of frame perfect tricks that you need to be able to do. So the amount of effort that you have to put into this game in order to get good at it it's pretty low. Whereas for example Zelda, learning every frame perfect trick in every setup for even any percent, the easiest one is just, it's obscene, man. It's so obscene. Alright, so fire is good against the chameleon. We are missing, we have to beat the octopus first. And the octopus uses the torpedoes, which is good against. So it's him, so it's him. Oh man, do I really not remember where to go? So here is the, okay, I get that from behind there. And then this guy, I get down there, I get that from pretty sure I just need the tornado to beat this guy. He gives me the rockets. Also, that messes up this guy's level, I think, or something. So he's like last. This guy's after the electric. The electric's after the boomerang. So it has to go probably this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So let's do that. And I'm pretty sure I don't miss anything this way. Like I don't think I have to go back any levels afterwards. I have to go back to the penguin level with the fire. I have to go back to, what do I have to go back to? Maybe this is where you're supposed to, like, if you're a scrub like me, and you can't get the hard piece at the Langa yet, maybe the trick is to actually get the upgrade shot from Flame Mammoths. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Because if you touch those spikes, you die. The only thing that saved me there was the fact that I got hit by the seahorses. The invulnerability frames from the seahorse. Okay, this guy is really easy if you have Aegis. He is very easy if you have that. I'm gonna skip him while I have an invulnerability frame around that. And these are a good way to farm like energy pieces as well. So I'm gonna grab that while I'm running early frames. It's like I didn't get hit at all. Oh no, I fired after the jump. Let's do that. Oh, there was drops there. Man, I missed those. So, this guy's the tough one. You can die here pretty easily. Because he'll push you around. And when he does, I want to get out of here before the invulnerability one. I failed to get out, so he's switching out the flow on me constantly to help me like fall into the pit. Because like I said, those spikes, they're fuck me, dude. This guy is just like non-stop. I want him to shoot out the green things, because then he's not blowing while he's shooting out the green things, right? I want to grab the drops off on life. Really? I don't need those. I do not need lives. Okay, so here, up here, there's like a ship, and this is a real satisfying. Oh yeah, sink this shit, baby. And so this will destroy something. Go down, fight the dragon with the hurricane ability. Just hurricane makes him so sure-little. Like, I think I only have to hit him once? No, twice. I have to hit him twice. Yeah, okay, don't hit the spikes. And then over here, there's a heart piece, I'm pretty sure. Which does give me full health? No, it doesn't give me full health, just give me. That would be Zelda. I'm gonna have better light for videos in the future because Brandy gave me a link to an IKEA lamp that's got like natural white light. I'm just gonna put it in front of the computer because I'm really a slave to natural daylight, which there isn't a lot of in Germany. Right now, I've had 2 really nice natural, actually 3 really nice natural daylight days in a row. How do I beat this guy again? Like without. Normally I use what against this guy? I don't even remember. Has it been that long? Have I actually forgotten how to 100% like how to destroy this game effectively? I have died a lot. Okay, so I have lives. I'm gonna just like try to beat this guy the old-fashioned way. I don't think I normally do that. I don't actually. I think I'm beating this guy in my normal sequence. I don't know what the normal. Jesus Christ. I think I use the cutter, because it cuts off his like. Or do I use the hurricane actually against this guy? I did a lot of damage to him there, and I was at half health, and I have some. I have so little energy. Okay, so I really have to be efficient. I'm gonna go in there with full spiral blast, and I'm just gonna give like a little hop and a fire right off the bat. See what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna get a full hop and fire. Oh, I fucked up. I mistimed it. Spiral Blast off on the lands. I did not get a Spiral Blast off on the lands because it took me too long to charge it. So that was good. Okay. Spiral Blast again. Okay, he jumps again. See, the Spiral Blast does not quite come online in time. Okay, that was good. Okay, that was... Oh, no. It's out. See, it blocks his shots. Wait. What if I this one? Is this effective against him? No. I'm actually gonna die against this guy, and I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to beat him because I think I'm beating him out of my normal sequence. Like, I think normally I take on somebody else first. I was doing better when I was using the normal buster. We're gonna burn all our lives on him, and we're gonna try and do it with no tornado. We're just going to use the Buster, and we're just going to try and adapt. Going up on the wall seems like a death sentence. I think I can hop through his missiles, and so one hop, and then blast through the fish. Okay, I'm just going to fight him. Okay, he can go straight up. I was hoping he would go straight up. I wanted him to go straight up, like, fuck. Oh man, dude. This is not going to go where I need to. Okay, that was good. And time it properly this time. Yeah, okay. Blow up the missiles. Okay. Okay. I'm catching the big shot when he comes down. Does this work? No. Because then he shoots at fish. I just got lucky for a bit. Okay, no. I gotta be careful with the fish. I can't stay close like that. Okay, wait. Don't die here. Don't die here. Okay, alright, I got him. He's dead. Unless I miss this for some reason, then that'd be hilarious. Okay, so I beat him. Great. I have no idea what my time's at right now. I bet I've been playing for close to 20 minutes. And that means there's no fucking way I'm gonna get a 15-minute time. In fact, I'm thinking now that 50 minutes is just, I probably had that number wrong in the first place. Like, I misremember. It's not like we recorded it anywhere. It's not like we wrote it down, our times. Alright. Beat him. Next is going to be, I think, Boomer Kuwanga now, because I have the missiles, and missiles really mess up Boomer Kuwanga. Plus I got the sled, which will get me a heart piece. And then I can use him to beat that, because he smashes that. And I beat the water level, which means I will get the heart piece here. And then I've got the... yeah, exactly. Alright, I think it's going to be hard. Whoever is Facebook messaging me, I apologize because I'm not going to be able to answer you right now, but unless I can pull it up on the other screen, I might take a quick messenger check on the other screen just to see. So obviously you just watched this level not too long ago, so feel free to go get a beverage. See, there's nothing exciting in here. Get the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, right. I have to watch this screen because this is the screen. The other screen, I get... Oh wow, I didn't even know you could kill those guys. Is that embarrassing? So, you can see... I explained it earlier. Basically, you're playing with a handicap. It's more natural for me to look at this screen. This is like my extra screen, and so I don't actually typically watch it very often. I just put like any secondary stuff on it. Ouch, that was close. So it's more natural for me to watch that screen, which I have my OBS open on so that I can view, like, and see what's happening. But there's frame lag, and it's detrimental to my ability to play. I think that's an understatement. It's so night or day playing against a boss who has invulnerability frames, like when he's flashing, when you can't see him, like because this guy doesn't even, his invulnerability frames is also like his like teleportation animation, right? So he's, I'm trying to be cheap here, and it's not paying off. Just fucking... I'm gonna do it again. Oh my god, when will I learn? I took so much damage, wasted so much time, and if I die, it's gonna put me to the bottom of the fucking thing again. So what I have to do here... Okay, cool, so sled it up. Oh my god, get out of my way, bro. So I have to get all the way to the top without dying. And if I accomplish that, then I should be able to just die. Let me symbolize that, one life. So I die against Boomer Kuanga. And then... Oh my god, just fucking die, bro. I didn't do either of them, and I had no... Oh, that's nice. Except it doesn't matter because I am absolutely not going to try and beat him first cycle with my missiles and waste my missiles. I'm gonna try killing him once with just my Buster. Don't fucking count on it, but... And if I die, I have one shot with missiles to defeat him. See how it goes. Well, we're off to a great start, obviously. Earlier I was talking about defeating this guy with just the lemon. Oh my god, I'm actually doing all right well. It's because he's not teleporting very much right now. Yeah, seeing that first frame of the teleportation is so key. Alright, that was pretty. I think that's called inting in League of Legends. Alright, so with the missiles, he's pretty trivial. The missiles just heat sink around the room. You just have to be a little bit ammo conservative. Actually, I should have had a charge shot come up. And they do as much as a charge shot does, right? So this is really, really, really hard to... You would have to really mismanage your... And it actually breaks him out of the grab after the effect. My god, see, that was so trivial, it was ridiculous. I think my problem was my path. Because if I had gone... What do I have to repeat so far? Like, pretending I've never gone to this guy in the first place. Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle, Flame Mammoth, Octopus, this guy, Chameleon, because the only thing blocking Chameleon is head and water, and that's it. Yeah, I just had bad pathing. You don't have to play Boomer Kuanga first, what the hell am I thinking? But I swear I saw Caleb Hart do that. I saw him do that map second, or that stage second. But it's okay. I forgive myself for not having the game perfectly memorized. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here first and get my heart piece. So I'm pretty sure I literally just leaped. Give me the boost. Oh my god. Okay, just do it off the side. I can't seem to get the engagement from the boost button. So this guy here is really fun. He's got no health bar. He takes a lot of damage. He's got some spooky moves. But if you just use a lemon, especially if you're a claw player, this guy can be really difficult for claw players because you have to react to his moves. Okay, now he comes towards me? No, he didn't come towards me. Why did he not come towards me? Okay, that time he came towards me. Now, I'm not seeing any damage frames on some of these, so there's a possibility that I'm still getting some form of frame loss here, but it's definitely substantially better than when you're looking at the the emulator itself. This is like the boring way to beat him, but the other way is torturous. Recharge, try to time your jumps, jump, and then also try to time dodging his techniques. It's really hard. I mean, it's doable. It's really hard though. When I was a kid, I wouldn't play any way except for Claw, and I never realized that you could just transition between them. I don't know, I didn't realize. If my hand got tired enough, I would definitely transition out of Claw, because Claw is exhausting. And now I've got every upgrade. So now I'm the cool looking Mega Man. What do you want from me? Why is nothing happening? Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen then. It's really laggy on the other screen. I hope the video is not really laggy for you guys. I hope it's just laggy on my computer. I did a sound check. So obviously, if you watch the OOT video, the sound of the game is much lower than it was when I was playing OOT, so it should be a lot easier to hear and understand me. But the video quality, I wasn't paying very close attention to that, so that might be something I have to pay attention to. Actually, that's too bad, because I thought he didn't jump when I expected him to. So this is a really fun fight. Like, without the cutter, it's totally doable. With the cutter, it's just super trivially easy. Kind of like beating Boomer Flamingo with the torpedoes is really trivially easy. So, if you're really good, you can time the boomerang strikes so this guy never gets the opportunity to do anything after the first time you hit him. Okay, wait, so that was bad. Okay, so that didn't work out. Okay, wait, so this is not working. Why is it not? Okay, so... Okay, my timing is really bad. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got you all locked up. Oh! So that's what, yeah, see? That's it. That's how it's done, noobs. That's pretty... Everybody I know that plays this game knows that. But I did it, and I don't see any of you doing it, so, you know, prove it. Prove that you know how to do it. Okay, so this guy, then I backtrack, because I have the boomerang, I get the energy tank, I backtrack once to the penguin stage. I don't think I get a Hadouken pre-beating the boss, can I? Can I? This guy is fun. He's killing instantaneously with the... Oh my god, can I not climb this ladder? It's because I'm using an analog stick, I think. I think that is... Oh, I got to lift with it? Alright, so this is... How do I do this? Do this or something. No, do this. It has to go down. Now, where's the heart piece on this guy's stage? Do not recall where the heart piece is. I bet it becomes apparent to me like as I get closer to it or something. Oh my god. Also, this level's got super good music. It is pretty much every level has super good music. The Mega Man X games in general just have insane music. Like, I don't know who it was that was the musical director for the Mega Man X series, but just absolute geniuses, like legendary. I was supposed to jump to that so that I could get the pop box that come from above. But it didn't matter, 'cause... Also, this game is not supposed to be this easy on your first playthrough. If you know what everything is weak to, the game becomes very, very trivial. But if it's your first time playing, it's gonna be not so trivial. You're gonna be struggling with a lot of stuff. Especially because you don't know all the heart locations and all the energy tank locations. Also, we're gonna be stocking up on energy on the last level, so that we can prepare for Sigma stages. Sigma stages are just totally, like, there's a boss in the Sigma stages, the Spider, who is so absolutely ridiculous. She's so hard. And if you have lots of experience playing this game, sure. Maybe you get lucky, but even people that have lots of experience with this game, they still get absolutely obliterated by her. Or him, or it. Because it's a robot after all. I assume because it lays eggs that it's a female, but that is not necessarily true if you are a robot. Okay, whoops, I messed that up. Oh, you're supposed to just like, oh actually, I don't know how to do it properly. Like, I'm getting the damage off, but it's not freezing. Okay, there we go. You have to just wait some amount of time. You won't see it here because it's the last shot, but if you time it properly, he'll be vulnerable to freeze again before he moves. And you just smash it. And I still smashed it. Okay. I'm gonna do this real quick, just to get the heart piece. And then I'm gonna do the armadillo. The armadillo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoops. I'm gonna wait this one out. Oh my god, get out of my face, bat. Wow. I actually didn't realize those things died in one shot, or that last one looked like it took more than one shot. That one looked like it took more than one shot. Am I just like, am I double tapping here or something? Is that what's happening? Is that why those first ones died so quickly? Because I have like a really like erratic input rate. Alright, so. Alright, cool. So, escape. Got my heart. Okay, so. Where was the heart? Did I not get the heart? Where the fuck was the heart? Where was it? Did I get it? Did I not get the heart in this game? Did I not get the heart in this game? I said I didn't remember where it was, but I would probably remember as I went, and then it would become apparent to me, and then I would get it. What the fuck? Where's that guy's heart? Oh yeah, I gotta check, the old messenger real quick to see if somebody said something important to me. That's what he said in the video. Alright, let's see. That was one from them. Okay, cool. So, that's fine. Now, it seems to me that I do not know if I got the heart in this level. So I said it's 100%. Oh my god, do I need the heart to be able to get... I think I do need the fucking heart. I can't believe I don't remember where I got the heart. Okay, hold up. Spark Mandrill level heart. Spark Mandrill heart. Give me 1 second. Because if I don't have it, I can't get it. Item collection. Spark Mandrill. Okay, no, that's... Spark Mandrill heart. Yeah, where is it? It's up there. I missed it. And I have to have it in order to get the, I've never missed that before. I'm gonna also blame it on the fact that I'm recording and I'm talking and it's distracting. It's funny because like when you're watching Twitch, for example, and you're watching a streamer, and they get distracted, and they're like, oh fuck, where's this really obvious thing? What is this really obvious thing? And people in the chat will tell them where it is, and you'll think to yourself, well, that's kind of like cheating or whatever. But in reality, if they weren't interacting with their chat, if they weren't doing something that detracted from their ability to concentrate on the game, they probably would not have made that mistake in the first place. So you can't say that in every single situation, but certainly in some of them. So that's my excuse right now. Obviously, I'm talking, so that's why I missed it. So fuck the naysayers, basically. He had to use an online guide in order to be able to get the heart. He's a faker. It's okay. Accept that, actually. If I'm disqualified from the tournament, I'm disqualified from the tournament. Alright, so... Okay, so where was it? Like right here, isn't it? It's literally right here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so there's multiple ways to acquire this, I think, but... I'm just gonna give it a combo jump off way. Okay, so I've gotten everything. So now I beat the armadillo. I get the heart, I get the energy tank, I farm all that stuff. After I beat him, I also have to farm lives in this level because I think I have to, I don't know if I have to exit the level or if I have to die 3 times in order to do this. I'm pretty sure you can just die 3 times, and that's faster because that actually brings you to the warp point instead of hitting the exit 3 times in a row. Also, most fun level because of the fact that there are roller coasters and a lot of bats, which is super cool, super fun. And there's a specific, this is the best place to farm lives in the game because that big bat that I just killed is going to have a really high percentage chance of dropping a life. So we're going to go 9 lives off that dude. 9 lives and maxed tanks is what we're going to do here. So as you see, pretty easy to accomplish. Did that just give me a life? Because it looked, I don't think it's very likely for those things to give me lives. I don't think they can give me lives, but I thought I heard the audio cue for having me life, so. I always had my suspicions as a kid that the more you kill these bats, the less likely they are to give you the better drops. Like there's a point of diminishing returns for them or something like that. Like look at this. They were giving them to me constantly and now they're not anymore. But it could just be like random chance. I don't actually know. I gotta be honest, playing this game with an Xbox controller is so much nicer than playing with a regular Nintendo controller. Xbox 360 controller. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to replace. Okay, it's still making a sound effect for charging up my energy tanks. I only have 1 sub-tank left to charge. It's almost charged. So now I'm going to concentrate on charging or on farming lives. Because if I'm correct, and you don't have to actually exit the level, but instead you can die 3 times, then that would be more efficient to, like that would be more time efficient to get the Hadouken. Also, if you're really slick, you can actually beat Vile with Hadouken even one shot. Okay, how many lives do I have? 9. Okay, so we're maxed out on lives, so only I need is the last. Okay, there we go. That was the last. You can tell by the really unique, like kind of like twinkling sound or whatever that it makes. It's because of the fact that you filled it. We knew we only had 1 left to fill, so See, it's gonna make no sound there. Alright, so this guy, this bad boy. Oh god, don't throw me down into him. Could you imagine if I died there because of that? That'd be hilarious. So I'm baiting the bats. So if you're really good, you can actually kill these things with your normal buster. And so like you can beat this level out of sequence. Not that I recommend that, but you could break this level out of sequence with the normal level order, and you can still get the heart piece at the end. Because getting the heart piece at the end with the flamethrower is trivial. It's very, very easy to do. Oh, you know what? You don't even have to kill it actually. I think there's this really sweet little trick. Oh, I want to do it, but then I would have to farm lives again because it's really, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it one time. I'm going to try and get past the roller, the second roller, using the the pro strats. Here it is. So you drop down, and then you want to stay over here. No, oh, I died. All right. It was a little sloppy, but I pulled it off. So I got past him. Normally you have to follow behind this guy, and you have to kill him before he gets here. Otherwise, there's nothing for you to grab onto to like click off of with your feet. And because of that, you can't get the heart piece. So if you don't have the flamethrower, you either have to be really, really, really precise. Oh yeah. As a kid, I loved this part. Absolutely fucking loved it. Okay, so I got up here, now I'm gonna die. So I have to do this 3 times, and because I have every single item in the game, it's gonna, oh, I have the opportunity to do this 3 times in a row. Would that be like super pro strats? Oh my god, that was clean as fuck. Oh, the cleanest. And then I fucking fell in the spikes. Oh my god, that shit does not normally happen. I'm not even gonna bother, I'm just gonna fry this guy. Boom. Ooh, there's somebody doing construction nearby. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a drill. Somebody moved out of the apartment below me. It's very possible that they're doing renovations. Does this reset my fucking times going up there? Do I have to do that like 4 times? Like, do I have to, did the fact that I died to the spikes earlier reset the count? I don't know if it does or not. Alright, we're gonna be goddamn professionals here. Oh my god. If you slide off of that, you pull it off. But that seems, I remember it differently. I remember, actually I was trying to figure out what item is best used to knock down the birds, which reduces the lag. But now that I think about it, pretty good Buster's the best. Also, super sweet sequence, being on that and having the birds fly along with you in slow motion with the cart that flies over the canyon. It's mega, it's so mega. Although the amount of construction that's happening over there right now is like the amount of drilling that I'm hearing seems pretty indicative of, I don't know, something minor going on. They're not. Fun fact about Germany, they don't have drywall here, and most of your walls are actually made of concrete, which sucks. Sucks real bad. So if you want to hang something on the wall, you need a fucking concrete drill. You need a concrete drill. And you have to bore through concrete, which your neighbors love. And there's a whole bunch of like rules about when you're allowed to make noise and not. And it's not what you think. It's not like at night. And it also includes Fridays and Saturdays. So like house parties, the only way you can have one is if you actually ask permission from your neighbors. Okay, this is my 3rd time, and it's not there yet. So I had a previous time I was there. I think it reset the count because I died to the spikes. So I'm not even gonna jump down and try to do like a pro trick here. So I do that, and I die. It's gonna reset my count again. All right, so this time there should be a Hadouken. And the Hadouken's there? Why is the Hadouken not here? What is going on? What am I doing wrong? Is it that I can't use deaths and I have to use the reset function? Is that what's happening right here? I thought you could just die. I didn't miss anything, did I? I have every... Oh, I was saying earlier, you have to beat the boss first. And I haven't beaten the boss. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I've just been wasting my time. I feel like I would have figured that out if I hadn't been talking. This is just going to be me making non-stop excuses about the fact that I can't concentrate as well because I'm at the top. Alright, so we're going to beat this guy with the electric ability. And the electric ability just totally wipes him out. They sound, the people that are drilling, my apologies, sound like pretty inexperienced with drilling. Because they keep starting and stopping, whereas like a professional would just like bore the fucking hole out, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, I need to make it go this deep in order to get this length of screw in there. I can't even complain. I put my fucking neighbors through hell running Ethernet cords, and it's, they get annoying. I've had people who are on night shifts come down and be like, I'm trying to fucking sleep here, and it's like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I understand. If the walls are made of drywall, I'm done like that. I don't understand why they're doing drywall here. It's made out of rocks, you know? Maybe it's the fact that like you have to put drywall up on wood, and they don't like using wood for their buildings here, probably because they have like a lack of trees, just their population density is so high. I don't know. Okay, we got everything. Now, this is the fun part. We get to go back and we get to watch me farm lives again, not energy tanks, and then we get to watch me die at that pit 3 times in a row, so that I can get the Hadouken. So. Hopefully you're also here for the commentary, because the gameplay is going to be severely lacking right now. Fuck, if I had like an editing software, I would edit that brilliant out, but unfortunately, I don't yet. And even if I did, I'm pretty sure editing like individual portions of audio out isn't that really fucking hard? Oh my god, I lost a lot of lives trying to get that ability this time. So I need 2 more. Okay, so pulled that? Wow, really? That's surprising. Alright, I don't need to get behind you anymore, because I've already got what we got to give. So now I just need to... These guys sometimes mess me up. Those 3 right there, they've got... They can be sneaky. This guy too. That wheel. Okay, cool. Boom, that was pretty slick. I don't think we'll go without fucking this up. Alright, so let's try not to fall into the spikes. Oh, missed my jump there. Get hit by 1 mat there every time, which is totally fine. Wouldn't it be sweet if it actually like kept... Maybe I have to like hit that first. Because I'm going up there. Maybe I need to go down below. So you guys can't tell where I'm fucking going. You probably do know the definitions above and below though, so I'm sure you understand what's going on here. Hypothesizing about how to... I mean, I've done this before. I don't need to look it up. Although, if I'm aiming to make digestible content, maybe looking things like that up is smart. You don't want to bore people, right? So now I'm just going to land here and see if that increases the, or if that's the trigger. I thought the trigger was up above where the energy thing was, because what will happen is, oh fuck, I thought he was gonna run because I double tapped the wall there. Like I stopped my ascent for a second, or my descent, sorry. I don't know what triggers his movement, right? Like if it's the fact that you hit ground level or not. I just remember trying to get ahead of him, falling into his grinder, because if you fall into his grinder, it's instant death. There it is. Okay, cool. So, as you can see, Dr. Light is dressed up like Ryu from Street Fighter, and you get the Hadouken, but you can only perform at maximum health. But if you execute the Hadouken maneuver from Street Fighter, which is right like that. So quarter circle forward, and I think there's a bit of a cooldown. Like, no, there isn't. It just has to be off the screen, right? Like you can't, while it's midair, you can't do it again, can you? No, you can't. So like if you're pointing off screen, it removes the Hadouken, so you can just keep firing it. Now if you hit somebody with it, that's it. They're dead, one shot, any boss, except for maybe the very last boss. And I think you can really, you do some really cool things. You can kill the Hound that guards Sigma, and maybe even Sigma himself with it. Get ready, the storyline. I actually don't like the music on this level very much. It is not one of my favorite scores from this game. Now this right here can be really, really, really tricky. If you have the missiles, it makes it a little bit easier, because these flying dudes, I'm pretty sure they're flying dudes here, right? Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. They're hard. Wow. This is a bit tricky, isn't it? Wow. Alright. Calm the fuck down. Cool, so first try. That's good. That can be a really tough place. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure in order to beat this part, you just want to like turn invulnerable. So I'm invulnerable now. Nothing can hurt me. Or this is not the, okay, there's a trick here. No, I couldn't do it. I don't actually know how to do it. I've seen speedrunners do it before. Oh, I'm not at full health. Fuck me. I should have farmed. Can I farm these guys so that I can get my, okay, cool. So I'm at max health. Okay, so no, it's too late. I've already hit the trigger. Now, if you listen to the sound effects, Zero is fighting Vile right now. And the last time we saw Zero fight Vile, he fucking obliterated him. So, let's see if that's what happened again. Okay, so beating Vile with the rockets is super trivial. But I can't damage him here. It's just like before. You can't kill him. Including with the Hadouken, you can't kill him with the Hadouken. But you can kill a second form with the Hadouken. It's just really, boom. See, I hit him with it. Should one hit kill him? Again, I cannot hurt this guy. I cannot kill this guy. He's gonna shoot the lemon at me again once I get low. Because he likes to capture people. That's his dig. He's like the capture. But he's gonna fire it at me? What is he gonna fire it at me? Okay, yeah. There it is. Cool. Now I'm caught. Now, spoiler alert. He just picks me up and puts me down. Disrespectful. Spoiler alert, I couldn't get it in time. He jumps on his back. And oh my god. What is he doing? Is he self-detonating? No! Zero, why? A worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. And he's like, I'm gonna mess you up because you're captured. And I'm like, with the power of friendship. All right, cool. So this is the trick. The first thing he does is jump. He jumps. Boom. That's the first time I've done that. That's the first time that I've sped under him because I knew that he was gonna jump. Fired the Hadouken, caught him with it, and then killed him in one shot. But that's a mega times. Oh, that's right. I've got to talk to my. He's got blood in his mouth. He's a robot, but he bleeds, by the way. I've taken too much damage. No, the auto repair systems can't handle it this time. Come on, hold me. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. So this is like the big build-up, right? Now you're even stronger than Zero, and you're basically fucking pathetic compared to that guy in the beginning. Okay, so then I've got this. That's really fun. That segment there with the bounciness is mega. Now, if you remember correctly, Boomer Kuwanga's level was really annoying, that vertical part. Or maybe you've played it before and you know exactly how fucking... Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Please, stop. Please. Come in. What's up?
I just wanted to say hello and I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Also, I'm making tea. Do you want some?
Yeah, I
oh,
want to.
wait, are you...
Yeah, I'm making a video.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll take tea.
Okay. Wait, this is not in the mood.
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's fine.
Can you cut that out?
No.
Oh God. Okay, bye.
See ya. I mean, if I had movie editing skills. Oh, that's right, I gotta fight this guy again. Oh, I wish I was at full health so bad, so I could Hadouken this dude. Oh, that's right, I'm watching the wrong screen again. I was like, why is this so hard right now? Well, I guess it doesn't even matter because what he does is inconsequential. The only thing that matters is that I stay up on the walls, dash off, fire missiles, etc. Okay, so here comes probably one of the hardest bosses in the game. Like possibly harder than the final boss. And the final boss is really hard. And it's a sequence of bosses. It's a sequence of 3 bosses. It's very possible that this particular boss is more difficult than the sequence of the 3 final bosses combined. So she's weak to ice. Oh, okay, I got her. I didn't see the invulnerability frames. Okay, she's again. I actually think, although that's a backup strat. The backup strat is the charge plasma. Like you run out of ice somehow. Oh, I fucked it up. You run out of ice and you die. You run out of ice and you die. You have to defeat her with no ice. And you have to use the purple charge shot. And the purple charge shot is... It's harder to dodge when you have to hold down the charge button, right? Because you need the dash to dodge properly. And dashing while charging is difficult. Oh, I didn't notice the pathing. Am I gonna get hit one more time here? Oh my god, I fucked it up. I want to try and beat her without using an energy attack if I can, but if I can't, that's fine. That was way too close. I don't think I'm one shot right now. I'm pretty sure she has to hit me twice to kill me. Got her first try. First try, no energy tanks. Probably looks trivial to you at home, but for me that's substantial, because this boss is scary. Like, this is the most difficult boss in the game for me, I think. I'm pretty sure me and Kragman, we played it. We both died against it. Possibly multiple times. Actually, I think he might have game overed there. We both game overed once. Oh no, I think I game overed twice maybe against Boomer Kuwanga. But I think he might have game overed against the spider. No, there's no way. Because he beat my time so badly. There's no way that he game overed against the spider and then still stomped my time that badly. Maybe he just died against the spider a couple times. And then was forced into the, using the, actually I want to be full health because there's going to be something behind this door and I want to Hadouken it. Oh, it's the penguin! I'm going to Hadouken him. He's going to jump right off the bat of it. He's going to dive? Okay. He's hard to Hadouken though. That's the problem. Okay, wait. No! Oh! Okay, I can't Hadouken him. Yeah, you can only Hadouken it full strength. Wait, what's he weak to again? The fire. Oh my god, don't go that far. If I can't Hadouken you, I'm gonna toast you. We're having fried penguin, boys. If he goes straight into a dive animation, he's invulnerable. Right? He comes out of invulnerability immediately into a dive. Whereas like his other moves, he sits there, he stalls for a second, then he gets ready to either blow ice, blow. I love the robot. I love how in X3 you can get like all the different types of robots, and the robots are on basically every level, possibly every single level. And I don't know. I love the robot. There's some cool robot scenes in X2, if I remember correctly, as well. I think it's the alligator level has a robot on it that has boosters. So you can go like, oh wait, I wonder if no, I can't find that shit. What is this guy weak against again? Chameleon, I think maybe is the Storm Eagle, obviously. And the screen goes far away or not that. Yeah, he's weak against this. But you have to time it properly because if his invulnerability. Oh wow, he came down out of his dive. Are you kidding us? Oh my gosh, so lucky. Oh my god, he's gonna shoot eggs! Oh my god, that was the easiest cycle of Storm Eagle I've ever seen. That was amazing. I actually haven't done my research on how to beat YouTube algorithms. I know that you need to be consistently posting, but you also need to. Oh, I should just charge up and just run past this guy. I hate these guys so much with the shield in front of them and everything. It's just so annoying, man. Now, who's this boss? Oh no, this is the boss. I think this is the final boss of this zone. He's the wall guy, and he is weak to this ability, actually. Oh no, wait, no, I have to shoot the eye first? Okay, now I have to hit the nose. Everything goes invulnerable for too long, and it gets to be a bit annoying. That was a lucky shot. I threw that out, that was a Hail Mary shot. And I was like, no, hitbox will not allow that. But it did. Alright, eyeball's the last thing. Do I waste an energy tank? No. There's a possibility that that one hit kills me. The Sigma bosses do a substantial amount of damage. The Spider does a lot of damage. Sigma and all of his guys do a lot of damage. I think Vile does a lot of damage, I don't know. But I was under the impression this one did a lot of damage. Suddenly, I had no life left, so, I mean, I assume that guy was just smashing me. Is this the last level? No. What's the boss in this one, dude? Some really spooky music in this one, too. Oh no, I want to be on nothing. He's gonna jump right off the bat, though, isn't he? And I'm gonna get... No, come on. No, he took me out of the fucking, He took me out of the animation. I thought, oh, I got him. He's gonna hit me, but I'm gonna hit him. But he can actually cancel my Hadouken animation, which is really sad. Because I could have saved some monumental time if I had hit that guy with a Hadouken. Obviously, I would have saved close to I don't know, 12 or 13 seconds there or something. And then I would have had full health. And then when I went to the next boss, would have been a little bit of the same, you know? Although maybe I can farm here. Oh, I don't know if I can. I'm at full health. That's all I wanted. Now there's no way you're gonna get this guy with the Hadouken, because as soon as he gets off, he's only on the ground for half of a second. I did ran too fast. Ooh, that was too fast as well. Am I bad? What's happening here? Oh, much more on the screen again, though. Whatever, I mean, job well done, I'd say, but a little sloppy. I certainly didn't execute the knock him down every single time with the boomerang, like I had last time. Whoops. Okay, whatever's here, which I assume is no, it's Spark Mandrill. I think Spark Mandrill, the very first thing it does is charge. So if I input the Hadouken properly, which I'm gonna be honest with you, it's harder than, no. It's harder than Street Fighter. Whoops. Now I'm gonna blame that on the drilling. Beat him. I had him in the cycle lock for half a second. So, is that what Caleb does when he plays this game? Does he fucking... Okay, this is... I don't know what ability I'm supposed to be using here. Invulnerability, probably. Also... Okay, so Octopus... I don't even remember what you're supposed to use against this guy. I think it's Boomerang. Jump up. No! What is this shit? Okay, so this move is actually not good. No, you take the roll ball does the most damage to you, isn't it? I'm just letting myself get toasted here because like I have the tanks if I need it. Oh, I don't have enough? Okay, that does nothing. Well, whatever. That was beyond sloppy. It's acceptable. You can't beast mode every single. I suppose you could literally beast mode every single boss, but I'd say that. Okay, wait. So what's up here again? It's got. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? No! Oh, are you kidding me? How far does that throw me back? You just wouldn't let me onto the fucking sled. Alright, let's get on here. So I have to let it off directly onto... No, it's... Okay, there we go. Okay, the invulnerability frames saved me there. Wait, can I get a life drop off this? No. I want the Hadouken, whatever's behind this. Mammoth boy. There is a substantial amount of bosses in this level. In the later editions of Mega Man X. Actually, I'm gonna cut off this guy's trunk just so you, oh no, I don't have enough to do it. I wanted to show it to you, but it takes more than one hit to cut off the trunk. In the later versions of Mega Man X, instead of this hallway that's filled with bosses, and they're kind of interspersed, you notice this is the 3rd level. There's been bosses on every level, repeats of the stage bosses. In like Mega Man X2 or Mega Man X3, and maybe even in the other ones, this is the final boss. You instead get sent to a room. I think the chameleon. Okay, no, you can't go on top of that. Alright. Okay, that snipes you. Okay, that seems to be doing 2 points of damage each. Oops, I'm missing my dashes here. Okay. So if I climb up high and then okay, I don't know how I didn't get hit at that point. Oh, okay, I'm gonna use a tank here. I'm gonna use a tank. So I don't feel like... Man, he's hard. He's only taking 1 point of damage from this, actually. Okay, so I am not timing that correctly. Because it fires up, like it angles itself. So what you want to do is, and it's a very wide range of striking you. You want to be in one place when it fires, and then you want to switch to the other place. And I did it once by accident, and every other time it hit me. I usually struggle with this boss, so he's a tough one. I think he's the first boss I'd use a refill tank against? Question mark? In the entire game? No. Maybe I used a refill tank against Boomer Koanga and then died against Boomer Koanga. I guess that happened. So this is the last boss. And the first thing you gotta do is you gotta farm the millipedes, or the centipedes here, which is easiest with the rolling ball supercharge, I think. Okay, so that was the sound of, oh no, that was a life or something like that. You're just charging up that final energy tank. Now, I'm pretty sure the dog shoots something at you, jumps behind you, and then does like a flamethrower attack or something. So, did I? No, it's not full yet. But I'm pretty sure you can Hadouken him pretty easily. Can you Hadouken Sigma? The first Sigma? Honestly, I don't remember if you can or can't. Okay, that was good. That was it. What if I switch off intentionally like that? Yeah. My triggers were not changing. What? Okay, wait. I don't want to be charged because I want to Hadouken. And I think that the thing that the dog is weak against is ice. By yourself, Zero was helping me. My god, he's so cocky too. With betrayers, you're the one that betrayed. No, I fucked it up. I thought I could switch to ice this way. I wasn't ready for it. And he did not act the way I expected him to at all. Well, I'm spanking the hound, but I'm taking a lot of damage. And the thing is that you share all 4 energy tanks between all 3 forms. So, beat the dog, sure. He's gonna come straight at me, first thing. So I have to go up the wall right off the bat, or he'll obliterate me. Yeah, there he is. Going straight up the wall on me. Also, best, well, I don't know the best, but very, very, very good music. Also, as a kid, do you know how easy it was to figure out how to cheese this guy? So easy to figure it out. Wait, he doesn't take any additional damage from... This is not working the way I wanted to. Okay, there we go. I'm like quick cycling now. Okay, whoa, he does a lot of damage. Holy macaroni. Wait, what are you doing? Oh my god, if he had hit me there, I think he would have killed me actually. Oh, he did kill me! Oh my fucking god! Okay, but I haven't used an energy tank. So I get I don't have to refill my energy tanks. I get a second shot at killing the dog with the Hadouken this time, and I'm gonna watch the right fucking screen, and I'm gonna be ready. So he jumps up, then he jumps off of the wall. So you have to dash forward. You dash forward. Okay. So the trick is that he's gonna... I have to listen to his speech again? Really? I don't want to. He knows how to deal with betrayers. That's what he says, but if you remember correctly, I fucking toasted his dog last time. Ah, fuck it. So, yeah, I fucked that up. Again. I'm just gonna switch to it again. So, like... Okay, his dog is obliterating me this time. Okay, here. Now, this guy should not be this hard. He should not be this hard. Dying against Sigma is a little embarrassing. The second Sigma, dying against the second Sigma is not embarrassing. Dying against the second Sigma that is some real shit. The second Sigma is fucking hard. Okay, I am trying to be tricky because I am trying to reduce the amount of cycles it takes to defeat this guy, and instead, I'm just increasing the amount of damage that I'm taking, which is not what I want. This is a really slow process, as you can see. Okay, I got 2 off on him that time, which is good. 2 off on him, which is good, but I'm like trying for like, I don't know if you can squeeze 3 in, or if it's totally nonsensical. Or if you can like remove the amount of times that he goes up and down the wall so that you can 2-cycle him, like, or you can get 2 shots in more quickly than you would otherwise get 2 shots in. Like, I think this is the slow method. I don't know what the most effective way is. And he does so much damage, it's possible that he can kill me in 1 hit here. Because he just does so many damages. I don't remember how much damage his final form does, but his final form still hits like a truck. It's just that his final form is going to hit you a lot. That's the problem. So probably he doesn't hit as hard as normal Sigma because normal Sigma is easier to dodge. And I'm sure the game devs actually knew that. Oh shit. Well, that was lucky. Because if I'm right, and you kill me in 1 shot, then I just narrowly avoided death, I would say. Okay. Now, the question is, does his final form kill me in 1 shot or not? And if it does, I would have to redo both of those fights. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna use an energy tank. I'm gonna take a fucking 30-second break. I'll be right back. Whoops. Energy tank, and I'm pretty sure the rolling shield. Whoops. That's the. Okay, so he does not one-shot me. Okay, whoops. I'm gonna need. Oops, that was poorly timed. Okay, beat it. It's coming down. Get a free ride. He's done a lot of damage to me so far. How much damage have I done to him? Not enough. I think you can cheat your way on top of him at one point, but it's like, it's not exactly easy to accomplish. Alright. Okay, I fucked that one up, but otherwise I had a pretty good thing going on. Failed to dodge the energy bolts that come out of his mouth there. Okay, I think I got him there. Oh, okay, that's a flamethrower, which is fine, but it sets me up to get hit by the electric underneath it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, now I have to use an energy tank. Because I think I'm one shot right now. Whoa! Wait, I'm not getting any, there we go. So I should be dead right now. Boom, dead. Final boss defeated. There's Mega Man X. No sweet clue how long this has been going on for, but I'm under the impression... Okay, there it is, recording. I can see it at the bottom here. So I've been recording for 1 hour, 37 minutes. So that's pretty bad. Either I was really wrong about the amount of time that it took me and Craig to beat this game when we both got together and beat it, or I just did absolutely awful this time. I don't think that's the case. I don't think I did too bad. For somebody who like hasn't played the game in years and is just picking it up and seeing how well it can do, 100%ing the game in 1 hour and 38 minutes. I think it's fine. Oh fuck. All right, cool. So no sweet ending cutscene in this video, much like we had in Ocarina of Time. For anybody who's watching this, if you guys are looking for, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should play next, because I don't have anything to do. I work out. I learn German. Not that I'm doing much of that right now. I should be doing more, but oh my god, it's so boring. Because they canceled my soccer, they canceled my German courses, and all my friends are like quarantined. I mean, I'm quarantined too, but I would be willing to like go out to a park and hang with people. And a lot of my friends right now, they're completely cutting off human contact, which I get, but at the same time, if you're washing your hands before you leave, when you come back, and the only thing that you're doing when you go out is like you're not like shaking hands or hugging, you're just going out to a park. There's no doorknobs in parks, right? You don't have to come into physical contact with any surfaces to go for a walk through the park. But a lot of my friends are, they're self-quarantining right now, so even though we're allowed out in groups of 2 right now, nobody really wants to. So I'm just fucking sitting here playing video games all day. So if you guys have any video games that you would like to see played, or if you have any other suggestions for me, just hit me up. Yeah, you can do it in the YouTube comments if you're feeling, you know, if you've got an account. If you don't, just hit me up on Facebook, because I bet every single person watching this video knows me personally and has me on Facebook. So that's the end of the video. I'm gonna upload this shit now. Thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.